Azerbaijan. Tahir Mirkişili, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kubilas. I want to thank to the speakers for very nice and comprehensive topics. So, agenda of Azerbaijan is very rich actually, because end of this year we will have the COP29. I think this is one of the biggest events in our regions, not for Azerbaijan, but I think the full Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia, I think for the world maybe, because we have a big and very serious threats in front of the Earth's planet, and we have to solve it together actually. Transportation capacity are increasing. The last week actually we with Georgia increased the transport capacity of the railways from 1 million ton to 5 million ton. I think what's happening in the war in Ukraine and what's happening in the Red Sea, Israel, and conflict in these regions, the transport capacity and the opportunities of our region is raising by every day. So this year we had the presidential elections. This year we have to have parliament elections. By the end of this year we have to hold the municipality elections. So agenda is very rich actually, and I think we are trying to handle of this. Of course, one of the most important process for Azerbaijan is the normalization process between Azerbaijan and Armenia. As President of Azerbaijan mentioned last week, we are very close to sign the peace treaty between Azerbaijan and Armenia. And we hope actually, and we want to put an end to all of the dispute between Azerbaijan and Armenia and to sign the peace treaty. As you are witnesses here during the last 2 days, to be honestly, Azerbaijan and Armenian delegations trying to send the right messages to the government, to the people of Armenia, Azerbaijan, to our colleagues here, that we have to help, we have to support this process. It's not easy. We have a lot of pains, we have a lot of challenges, but I think that all of us have to support this process. I want to mention that I was very disappointed to hear the speech of Mr. Simonyan, Speaker of Armenia here, who regrets that all the member of parliaments actually have to select to use the right language, or the language that should take us to the peace process, not to use the language that we used in the last 30 years. Because the pain is very big actually. During the last 30 years, this conflict destroyed everything in our regions, not only infrastructure, not only houses. I repeated many times, I'm a person from Karabakh. I visited my home last year, but till now we couldn't repair our houses there because they're huge destroying there. But most important is that this conflict destroyed the trust between the people. So we can build it, it's no problem. We spent $7 billion and we are going to spend more, $10 million more. The huge amounts for Azerbaijan. The demining process is the huge actually, the big pains. But I don't know how it will take to build the confidence between the people. It will take a time actually. So that's why we should think about it, that when we deliver the messages, when we use the language, we didn't do any ethnic cleansing in Karabakh. There is not such a unit like Nagorno-Karabakh. This is the Karabakh region of Azerbaijan. There's the people there. There are more than some of the people of the Armenians who live in Karabakh as well. Still now they are living in Khanchandi, for example. But I think that we are parliamentarians here. It doesn't matter who is the member of parliament, who is the speaker of parliament. We are all of this, the member of parliament. We are the representative of the nations here. We should deliver the right messages and the right language. I hope that by the end of this year, we will sign this peace treaty with Azerbaijan and Armenia, and we'll use our energy to be more useful for the world, European security, energy security. We have to increase we have to decrease the level of the poverty to help each other, as you mentioned it just before. Together, we have a very serious challenges than to accuse each other. Thank you very much.
Okay.